Prom, the highlight of high school careers. It can eternally make or break your entire social life. But what really makes prom special? Is it the people? Is it the venue? Is it the dresses? Maybe you think so, but we know the answer. Promposals are everything. They are the single most important point in one's life. Without it, it begs the question, did you really even go to high school? Did you even live? Today, we asked experts what's going on behind the scenes in promposals. We even interviewed real-life high school students from across the district, going out of their way to bring you their perspectives on the most crucial moment in their lives.
Our brain is comprised of what are known as the subcortical and cortical structures. The more primitive of the two is the subcortical structure, and it evolved with the primary purpose of survival. The subcortical structure enables you to detect threats and activate your body to respond to these threats. The cortical structure, on the other hand, allows for more complex reasoning and emotional response, which are both important to the survival of the human species.
I stare at the camera.
Stare at it now.
No,
Okay.
Just stare at it.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay. Stare at it.
I am.
You looked away. Stare at it.
I'm trying.
You don't just think about it, you know? Oh my God, Derek.
Okay. Guys, quiet please.
Alright.
You okay, Sean?
Soy bien.
That was so bland.
Bland? You want me to make it unbland?
Yes.
Alright, alright.
No, don't.
I'll put on an Irish accent.
Oh.
Wow, perfect timing, Alan.
Who's calling?
Hello?
He picked up the phone.
Oh, yes. It's a job.
Background.
Okay, Derek, we're gonna ask you a list of questions. I'm gonna count to 3, and
Is the video on?
yeah. Anyway, because after I say 3, Dion's gonna ask you a question, and between each question, feel free to take a couple moments. Don't do that quick of a response, and we're gonna start now.
What do you think of when you hear the word promposal?
I think of proposals for prom. Promposal? A promposal is the single most important moment in your high school career. It's not graduation, it's not sober grad, it's not any of that. It's the promposal. The moment you ask your date to prom, that's what solidifies the route you're going to take for the rest of your life. Whether you'll be successful or not, it all depends on whether or not you have a good promposal.
Pues yo creo que las personas que hacen cosas así son tontos. Ellos no deben hacerlo porque la verdad es que si quieres decir a una persona que le amo, ¿sí? Tú debes decir a esa persona. No debes decir, no debes mostrarle un póster diciendo que, oh, ¿quieres ir a la prom conmigo? Oh, es tonto. No me gusta.
Do you think a promposal is necessary?
Not necessary, but I think they create valuable memories.
I do think it's necessary because it's traditional, and I think that it just makes your partner feel as if you really want to go with them.
I don't think it's necessary. I think it's more an add-on to having more fun with like the concept of prom.
No, I think promposals are worthless and they're a waste of time, and they're it's not worth trying.
No, I actually think that promposals are kind of dumb.
Definitely not. Not for me, at least. I mean, like, girls are basically begging to go to prom with me, you know? It's like, I'm just in high demand right now. You know, like economics, high demand, low supply? There's only one of me, but like 100 girls.
Yes, very necessary.
So when we are faced with anxiety or fear, that's when adrenaline really starts to kick in. So you have the stressor, for example, which stimulates the hypothalamus, which is a region of your brain that maintains the balance between stress and relaxation. So as the hypothalamus gets stimulated, it starts to stimulate the adrenal gland, which then releases adrenaline and noradrenaline, and this starts a whole chain reaction. It allows blood to flow faster, allowing your muscles to contract. It increases the nerve impulses sent by your nervous system, and overall, it just creates a state of readiness for the body. And it's a really big factor that plays into when humans are faced with danger.
Were you asked to prom or did someone ask you?
I asked my best friend to prom.
I was asked.
Yeah, promposal was kind of stupid. It was just like random Asian kid.
Yo soy soltero porque nadie le gusta a mí.
I technically asked my dates.
This year I asked.
I was asked.
I was asked to prom.
I asked someone to prom.
I asked someone. I asked someone to prom.
That's a complex question. Prom has many layers. There is the side ask and the formal ask. So on the side, Elizabeth, my date's friends, asked me if I wanted to go with her, and I said yes. But then, of course, because I'm the guy and we live in a patriarchy, I did the formal ask.
How did your date ask you?
Well, he asked me over text first, and then after that, he asked me with a poster.
We were gonna go on a date later that day, so we were walking to his car. He had a poster in his trunk that had a bunch of eyeshadows he bought me, so.
This was so embarrassing. Okay. She didn't really ask me. She said, Kobe, you're going to prom with me.
He asked me in Paris, France. It was our 4th day in Paris. We had breakfast together, and then he surprised me by having me look at the sun on the Eiffel Tower, and then he had the poster behind him.
He came up to me with like a sign that said, "Prom would be a party with you." And you know, that pun is kind of overused. It's kind of dumb.
So he brought a poster, and then he brought me like a cookie along with it, and the poster was not made by him, but it's okay.
He brought me a 8x11 sign, and it said, "Prom without you would be unbearable." And he brought me a teddy bear.
How did you feel when you were asked?
Very happy.
At first I was surprised, but it actually felt really good.
I felt really happy. I wasn't ready for it, so a little surprised, well actually a lot of surprised. And it was really sweet the way he did it because he tricked me into telling him the eyeshadows I wanted, so.
Well, I needed a date, so I felt great because obviously I'm always desirable and everybody always wants me, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll go with her. I mean, I guess she's okay, but I mean, not compared to me, but it's fine.
I was happy because it was in Paris. It's a city of love. It was cute.
I was taken back because I really didn't know that he was going to ask me. But overall, I was excited.
How did you ask your date?
With a poster.
I asked her with the poster. Just went up to them and said, "You want to go to prom?"
I just had a poster with some like sugar cookies that spelled prom.
I made a sign that said, Grub Blue 2016 prom would be unprecedented with you because it was a play on puns because she's very political. That's clever. That's how you do a promposal.
With some like poster, but like I made a mistake on it, right? It was like I was gonna be less miserable with you at prom. I actually put I would be less miserable without you at prom. So it's kind of like weird, but it was fine, you know.
We were in lit, and I turned to Taylor and I was like, "Hey Taylor, would you like to go to prom with me?" And he was like, "Sure." So, you know.
Well, at first I kind of like texted her to see if she was like clear, like her calendar was open. And then on her birthday, I like got her some balloons and said like, "Would you go to prom with me?" No, it was kind of chill. It wasn't like super extra.
Were you nervous?
No.
Not really. I think promposals, you're just gonna be more nervous trying to do the promposal. Just ask them in class, in between class. That's all you need.
Nah, definitely not. If anything, she was nervous. She couldn't handle me, you know? I'm just too much.
Yeah, naturally.
Well, promposals basically act as a stressor. And so, especially for high school students, this may seem like it's the most important thing for them.
Your brain perceives the potential rejection as a threat to your survival.
When anxious, oxygen and carbon dioxide levels in your body go up. In response, your body finds itself in danger, causing your adrenaline to go up. When you are nervous, your blood pressure increases.
So they're faced with a sense of danger, and that starts that whole chain reaction and creates readiness and allows them to go and confront the person they're asking.
If you could change something, what would you have changed?
I would have changed my date. He was gross.
I wouldn't change a single thing. It was perfect. I was perfect.
Probably my date. I could have definitely done better. Like, I don't know, like Demi Lovato or something like that. Megan Fox. I would have been on that level, you know?
So how do you feel after he said all those words?
I don't know.
Do you want to kill Demi Lovato and Megan Fox now?
No, he can go for them.
He can try.
Probably would have done it a little bit earlier, but.
I would have gotten a different person to ask. Wait, am I in it? Hi.
Put pencil and kind of just outline it, and then.
Well, it's fine. Sure.
All right, should I go? Should I squirt it?
Wait, Vince, don't
No,
use the last one.
wait. We should
until
do
we're
it
filming.
one letter at a time.
No, use a small one.
Pressure, guys.
Oh, there you go.
Like walk around and inspect it.
There's not going to be any audio, so you just say whatever you want.
Wow. That's karma.
Children, we need the shot.
Should we do brushes now?
Wait. Tap the shoulder, point at the paper, and do more. Point at the paper, like.
Get mad. Make a finger.